All right, Carl, ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports, welcomes you all to the spectacular Minute Maid Park here in Houston as we get ready for another edition of Major League Baseball.
Today, it's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Houston Astros.
This is John Miller welcoming you to our Major League Baseball telecast along with former Major Leaguer and Hall of Famer Joe Morgan. Joe, while we have a second or two, what about the Cubs in this ball game today?
Nomar Garciaparra is a guy that you have to watch because I love to watch him play. I mean, he's had great year after great year. He hits over 300, hits over 30 home runs, sometimes drives in 100 runs. I mean, this guy could play on my team any day.
Andy Pettitte will be doing the pitching. He was a 6-game winner last season.
Well, you have to look at the guy on the mound today, Andy Pettitte. And he had problems with his left elbow last year that eventually required season-ending surgery. But this guy, when he's healthy, he's still one of the top pitchers in the game.
The throw is going down to second base, and we're just about ready to get things started here.
First pitch to him. Swings and lines this one back up the middle.
Here's the lineup for the Cubs. Aramis Ramirez. He'll be hitting third in that lineup. Base is empty with one out.
First pitch, here it comes. There's a bullet towards third. Ensberg is there, and he throws to first in time for a 2.
Here's the Astros defense. 2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch on the way. Checked his swing that time, and it misses. 1 ball, no strikes. And now the 1-0 pitch. Swings and lines this one back up the middle. Pettitte has got it, and the side is retired. And they're gone in short order. Now we're going to the bottom of inning number 1, and we have no score. Brendan Rush
Gets the start as he takes the mound. He's won 3 this year.
First pitch to him. And here's a fly ball to straightaway left. Collinsworth is in his tracks, and he makes the catch.
John, they get him out on his front foot a little, and that causes him to swing under the ball, and he lost it right to the left fielder.
Here's the lineup for Houston. Will be hitting third. They say the best is supposed to hit third, and that's where he is.
First pitch.
Swinging a high drive. This could be trouble. And foul. He throws.
Took something off that time, and he's in control. It's 0-2. Changeup swung on and missed, and that is out number 2.
He's looking for a fastball, John, but he got the changeup. Swung right through it. Strike 3. Let's see this one again on K-Zone. It was a changeup. A fantastic strikeout pitch here. It's headed down and in, and the batter just didn't have time to adjust. Never had a chance on this one.
Not a real good swing, Joe.
But you've got to give the pitcher credit, too. He made the pitch, and the batter couldn't handle it.
Now, the business was catch.
Yes, it was.
Base is empty, 2 down.
First pitch on the way. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. The throw to second. And the tag there is applied, so the side is retired. No runs on 1 hit, and nobody left out. We'll go to the top of the second, and we have no score.
The big hitters in the lineup right there in the middle coming up next.
Sammy Sosa,
The most feared hitter in the lineup, set to lead it off.
first pitch, here it comes. Started to go, but he held up in time. 1-0. Here's the 1-0 delivery.
This ball is hammered to left field. If it's fair, it is gone. Gone! A home run!
Sosa's no stranger to home runs, and he takes another one deep. He's just one of the greatest power hitters of all time.
Derek Lee comes in. He hit 32 home runs last season. He drove home 98 last year.
First pitch, here it comes.
This one is hit down the left field line. Does it have enough on it? Way back there. Gone. A solo homer. A solo homer. And suddenly they have doubled their lead. They lead by 2.
If you're not a hitter, you might feel sorry for the pitcher.
Well, you know, a guy hits a home run, and that's always big. And that pitcher's job, though, is to forget all about that and just to focus on the next hitter. And I don't know if he did that here, Joe.
I don't think so, John, because a lot of times it happens that way. When you're still thinking about the last home run, you make another mistake, and there goes the second.
Todd Walker comes in now, hitting .216. 2 homers for the season. 9 RBIs for his club.
Man, he put everything into that swing. That one would have traveled a long way through the air.
The pitch.
The 0-1 pitch, a fastball swung on and missed. 0-2.
Anytime you go inside with a changeup, you're risking getting the ball hit out of the ballpark.
A 1-2 pitch coming.
Changeup tough to lay off, but he did. It's 2-2.
Don't worry, I'm not afraid of the ball.
2-2 pitch. Good cutter. Swung and missed in the first half.
John, that pitch down the hand, that shows great control right there. That would finish the job anytime.
Barrett comes to bat now. It's the first time at the plate for him. 1 out, nobody on.
First pitch to him. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And it's in there, base hit.
The key here is he really stays back on the ball. He lets his bat do the work and just makes good, solid contact.
With 1 out with the runner at first.
Swings and misses at the good change. It's 0-1. Now he's set. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager is not happy.
Well, it just got away from him. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Here's another little wild pitch, John. I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long. Whatever, he's given up an extra base here. Good pitch as he swings through it. 3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball. The second out of the inning.
Man, that's right down the middle. He missed it. Right through.
Rush ready to step in now. 2 down and a runner on second.
First pitch, here it comes. Swing and a miss. He's just a little bit under it. 0-1.
He delivers.
Swing and a miss, and he falls behind 0-2. Who just about got him to commit, but he doesn't go around. 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch.
Now a swing and a shot towards second. He'll throw on the first, and the side is returned. The Cubs get the long ball working as they club 2 solo homers this half of the inning. Now we'll move on to the bottom of the second. Cubs lead 2-0.
The big hitters, power hitters, the middle of the batting order coming up.
Jeff Bagwell
Will be the first man up.
first pitch on the way. Swings and misses at the curve. 0-1.
John, he's a fan favorite here. They want this game tied up, but they're still down by 2.
Started to go around, but he held up in time to even the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to pitch. This one swung on and hit on the line. Garcia is racing, and he gets there for the out.
This ball's hit so hard, I don't know whether the shortstop catches it or catches the shortstop.
Ensberg gets his first trip to the plate right now. 1 out, nobody on.
First pitch to him. This is swung on, and a liner. Garcia-Parra is right there to put it away.
Biggio, a former Gold Glove winner as an infielder. Bases empty, 2 down here.
First pitch on the way. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
The pitch.
Swings and lines this one towards the hole, and that one falls in there base hit. And they will tag him out near the bag at first. No runs on 1 hit. Nobody left out. They'll go to the top of inning number 3.
Chicago has the lead, 2-0. And the top of the order is coming up.
Nomar Garcia-Parra
Is a dangerous hitter. He'll be up second in the inning.
First pitch, here it comes. Took something off, and it swung on and missed. Strike 1.
2 strikes, you throw the power fastball upstairs, you'll get the hitter to chase it a lot of times, but he laid off.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Here's a strike in the bottom half of the strike zone. 1-2 now.
A 1-2 pitch coming.
Swing and a miss on the changeup. He's got 1 strike for the first out.
He got the changeup, swung right through it, strike 3. Well, he only had 4 pitches in that at bat, but let's go back and take a look at it.
Yeah, great pitching, Joe.
Garcia-Parra will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
1 out, none on.
First pitch to him. Swing and a bouncer up the middle. Pettit is there, and he makes the catch. 2 down now. Ramirez will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch, here it comes. Took something off that time and is in control. It's 0-2.
On the way.
On the ground to short. The throw to second.
John, with 2 quick outs, as a hitter, you want to get on base and give your pitcher an extra minute or 2 of rest. He comes through here.
And this is hit in the air foul down the left field line. A throw back to the back.
Hey, Sammy, you make it too easy for me up here.
Now here's a swing and a line drive down the left field line. Over the wall. 2 runs in on the home run.
Well, John, I'll tell you, with the vast majority of big leaguers at the plate, that's a great pick. But this guy's one of those rare breeds that actually has success hitting that pitch down and in. John, you can see how hard he hit this one down the left field line. What a beauty. No doubt about that one.
Yeah, bring out the tape measure.
This was a no-doubter. Never mind that he sent this thing down the left field line. It was still a long drive.
Lee to step in. He homers back in inning number 2. First pitch on the left. It's a swing and a bullet towards the hole. Ensberg on the run. He gets there in time to put it away.
That was such a nice play, Joe. I'd say it's worth another look.
And as always, John, our cameramen here at ESPN are the best in the business. And John, that was a terrific play and a nice job by our camera guy. Nice going.
The Chicago Cubs add a couple more runs here and extend their lead even further. Now we'll go to the bottom of the 3rd. Cubs are out in front, 4-0.
It's the bottom 3 of the batting order coming up.
Jose Vizcaino
Will be the first man up.
breaking ball, swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Ramirez has it, and his throw is in time for out number 1.
Osman will get his first opportunity in this ballgame. 1 out, nobody on.
First pitch on the way. Curveball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Now to 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. And that misses high and tight. Ball 2. The 2-1 pitch on the way. Got fastball that time, but he doesn't bite. Now it's 3-1. Now the 3-1 delivery. Here's a swing, and the ball popped up, foul, down the left field line. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a bouncer up the middle. Rush is up with it, and a good throw gets him. 2 down.
Pettit is ready to dig in now. Base is empty, 2 down here.
First pitch good. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1.
He deals.
Good hard slider that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Cut fastball swung and missed on the side. It's retired.
Well, now let's see this pitch again on K-Zone. Here's another look at the cutter.
Joe, I think the pitcher just had him fooled on this one.
Well, it's like he just pulled the string a little bit. That's good stuff right there.
They go down quickly and quietly here. We're through 3 innings now.
Chicago is out on top.
4-0.
The 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up next.
Todd Walker
Will be the first man up.
First pitch, here it comes. The 0-1 pitch is a changeup, swung on and missed. 0-2. And he swings and hits this one foul. And he sends this one in the air towards center. And it drops in for a base hit. The throw to second.
Well, they're keeping the pressure on. The leadoff man's aboard as they try to stretch this lead even further.
Barrett will step in. 1 for 1 in this game. Sinker swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I'm all breaking 200 back.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here it is.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager is not happy.
Well, it just got away from him. He's at the belt. Now the 2-1 pitch. Had him guessing fastball to that changeup, and it's even up at 2-2.
I'm all breaking 200 back.
He's ready. The 2-2 pitch on the left.
He was looking dead red. He got the fastball, but he could not make contact. Strike 3.
Todd Hollingsworth
Steps into the batter's box. Last season he had 8 home runs. His career slugging percentage is under 450.
swings and misses at the sinker. 0-1.
The pitch.
Pitcher got 2 quick strikes. He's in rhythm here. Good focus from the pitcher.
Changeup, swung on and missed.
Well, he's changing up very well, so maybe not have a chance to catch up with him. This one's coming in on him, and he chased him. Tough pitch to handle.
Not too much you could have done there, Joe. The pitcher just made him look bad right there.
Yeah, he did. That was just a great pitch for that situation.
Down at third, 2 down.
First pitch, here it comes. Fastball, swung on and missed. 0-1. Swing and a liner to right. Berkman can't come up with this thing.
Johnny had him in his glove, but he couldn't hold on, and it fumbled out.
Well, it's a heartbreaker and hard to understand, that's for sure, the big league. Qualls is being called on now to pitch. He was a 6-game winner last season.
Well, they had to turn to the bullpen a little earlier than they hoped. but that starter just wasn't getting it done out there. Good move to get him out of there.
2 outs, and man on first.
First pitch to him.
One of the toughest pitches to pull is that pitch breaking down and in. A lot of guys will pull it foul or even try to go the other way. It's a tough pitch, great location.
There's a swing and a bullet towards the hole, and it finds its way through into left field, a base hit.
You've got to be disciplined as a hitter to be able to go out and get that pitch down and away. But he's been able to hit that pitch pretty well most of his career, and he does it again here.
First pitch to him.
A great pitcher changes the eye level of the hitter, upstairs, then downstairs.
He's at the belt. The one. This is swung on and hit in the air, and it's off the wall. The throw to the plate. And that will not be in time, so the run comes across to score. Aramis Ramirez.
Up to the plate. Last year, he had 36 home runs all year. He's slugging 467 for his career. Runners at second and third. 2 down.
Here's a swing and a fly ball. And it's into the alleyway, and this should get a couple of runs home. Garcia Parra is right behind him, and he will also score. Sammy Sosa digs in. Last year he hit a total of 35 home runs. He's got a 545 career slugging percentage. Now here's a swing and a fly ball. Biggio is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. The Chicago Cubs strike for 5 hits in the inning and plate 4 runs. On down to the last of the 4th.
Chicago has the lead
8-0.
It'll be the leadoff man trying to get things going here.
Lance Berkman,
A very feared hitter. He's set to bat third in the inning.
first pitch, here it comes. Here's the 1-0 delivery. The 2-0 pitch on the way. Hit in the air to left center. Hollingsworth glides over and makes the catch for the out.
He gets good wood on this one, but it hangs up long enough for the left fielder to get there without much trouble.
1 out, none on.
First pitch, here it comes.
Well, every once in a while you got to let it go. That's a big power swing right there.
Here's the pitch.
This ball is hammered down the left field line, but it goes foul. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole, and that falls for a base hit. The throw to second.
John, he stays behind the ball well. He's got himself a 1-out base hit.
Berkman comes in now. He's a switch hitter, batting from the right side.
First pitch on the well. Took something off, and it swung on and missed. Strike 1.
He's getting recognized now.
There's a swing and a rocket towards short. Over to second for 1.
Over to first, and the swing. Almost a double play. Not quite on that time. He just did beat it out.
Well, they get the lead runner at second, but they can't turn 2.
Bagwell will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
Runner on first, 2 outs.
First pitch to him. Slider stays inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a roll towards the hole. Lee is right there, and he'll step on first to retire the side. No runs on 1 base hit.
And we'll head to the 5th here in Houston.
Cubs lead 8-0.
The 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up next. Derek Lee will be the first man up.
First pitch on the way.
He kicks, he throws.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Big swing, fastball, and he's struck out. 1 away.
Great location on this pitch. Kept it down and caught the corner.
Walker will step in. 1 for 2 in the ball. Base is empty with 1 out. First pitch, here it comes. This one swung on and fouled away. Good hard splitter, swung on and missed. It's 0-2. Swing and a ground ball to short. Everett is there to play it on the hop. Throws to first, and he's retired for out number 2. Barrett will step in. 1 for 2 in the ball.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch to him. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1. He looks at a fastball in there, and it's quickly 0-2. And this is hit in the air to straightaway left. Lane puts it away, and his side is retired. And they go down in short order. On the go to the last half of inning number 5. Cubs are out front, 8-0.
5, 6, 7 spots due up.
Morgan Ensberg
Will be the first man up.
First pitch to him.
Ball 1.
One of the toughest pitches to pull is that pitch breaking down and in. A lot of guys will pull it foul or even try to go the other way. It's a tough pitch, great location. Fastball in can be effective, but I don't like down and in.
The 2-0 pitch on the way. Swung on and lined to right field. The throw to first. And that is not in time, and he's aboard.
We're starting this inning out in grand style. Base hit with no one out.
Biggio will step in.
1 for 1 in this game. Nobody out, and the runner at first.
First pitch, here it comes.
1.
He throws.
Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Oh, and it comes up on it. And the throw is too late, so all hands are safe. Vizcaíno
Will dig in. He's a switch hitter. Batting from the right side here. Runners on first and second. Nobody out.
First pitch on the way.
Here's another looking wild pitch, John. I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long. Or that
Grounded softly to short.
That's one, and he hangs on to it. He'll not make a try for the double play on this one. Ensberg was hoping to reach third, but as we'll see here on the replay, he just couldn't quite make it in time.
No luck this time, but it was a close play at third base, but he is still out.
2 men on, 1 man out.
Quick throw to first. A dive, but he's back in easily.
Runners at first and third, only 1 out.
First pitch, here it comes. Swings, it misses at the good change. It's 0-1. Over to first. Here's a swing and a ground ball. The second for 1.
Now over to first and safe at first. Not quite in time to get the double play there.
He goes the short way to get the lead runner at second, but they're unable to get the back end.
Runner at first with 2 down.
Now a throw over.
2 down, a runner at first.
Quick throw to first, and he dives back safely.
Runner on first, 2 outs.
He's running, heading for second. And he is out on a good throw.
Here's an unfortunately a tenth of the steal.
He came with a a curveball that time. That's usually one of the toughest pitches for a catcher to throw. But he handled this one perfectly and caught the perfect throw to get his man in third.
The Houston Astros pick up a run on one hit and nobody left on. We played 5 full. The Cubs lead it 8-1.
Many of you may have just tuned in, and for your benefit, I'll remind you that I'm John Miller. That's Joe Morgan over there. And this is Major League Baseball on ESPN. It's the number 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up.
Corey Patterson
Will try and get something started. He's up third in the next inning. He throws.
Let's see what he wants to do now. No balls, 2 strikes. A lot of different ways he can go here.
big swing and a miss. Change up. He's striking one away.
Looking for a fastball, John, but he got the changeup. Going right through it. Strike 3. Let's take a look at the pitching sequence, John. He delivers 3 straight strikes.
Yeah, that's not much of a sequence. Just get to the plate and then take your spot in the bench. Nobody on base with 1 out.
First pitch to him.
A big swing on this one, and he sends a high drive deep to right field. Out of here, a home run. So another home run. They add a little bit more to their lead. These guys are having a big, big day.
Kazon is going to give us another angle on the 12-6 curve.
Now, Joe, that was a spectacular home run. Get out the tape measure for that one.
Well, it was a pitch a little down and away. Not an easy pitch to take out of the ballpark, but he did just that.
Patterson will come to bat now. He's 1 for 3 in the game.
Bases empty. 1.
First pitch on the way. Took something off and it swung on and missed. Strike 1. Here's a swing and a fly ball. Berkman has him played perfectly as he puts this one away.
He has to backpedal a bit to get to this one, but he's able to put it away shy of the wall.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. There's a swing and a ground ball. Everett is there. Throws to first on the side. The Chicago Cubs pick up a run on the homer and add to their lead. Now we'll go to the last of the 6. The Cubs on top, 9-1.
They'll start at the 9th spot and then go to the top of the order next. Jason Lane will try and get something started. He's up third in the next inning.
First pitch on the way. Lined up the middle. And it's in there, base hit. The throw to second.
Boy, John, what an AB. He makes it look easy here with this one. But coming off the bench cold is one of the toughest things to do in all of baseball.
Starts him out with a cut fastball for a strike.
The pitch.
There's a swing and a ground ball. The throw to third. Lane will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Runners on first and second, nobody out.
First pitch, here it comes.
Here's another look at the wild pitch, John. I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long. Whatever, he's given up an extra base hit.
When you miss with the slider, you can't miss upstairs because that's an automatic fly ball, and sometimes they don't stay up.
The swing and the ball is hit high in the air, deep into right field. That ball is way back. Talent. Still a long ways to go yet, but some excitement now. The 3-run homer puts them back to within 5 runs of this game.
Now, a lot of times in batting practice, we see balls hit this far. During a game, you always wonder, did you ever see one hit like in batting practice? We just saw it.
Yeah, that was really an awesome blast. A true big fly. They don't come big.
And I guess it's time for a little heart-to-heart talk here, John. It doesn't seem like they're going to pull him right away, probably just considering making the change later on.
Lance Berkman
Is up now. Last year he had 30 total. He has slugged .563.
This is swung on and hit in the air.
Well, this homer came with nobody on base. they've still got a shot in this ball game. They're down by 4.
They're having a field day with this pitcher. 2 at-bats, 2 homers. Not a good feeling for him.
Yeah, and you know, as much as a guy gets upset, he gives up a home run, you can never allow yourself to be frustrated out there when you're the man on the mound. You've always got to be able just to put that behind you and focus on the next guy. And I really don't believe he's been able to do that here.
Well, John, as a hitter, you're taught to beat on a guy when he's down. But these hitters are not going to ease up.
First pitch to him. Swings and lines this one back up the middle. Run is there, and he puts it away for the first out.
1 out, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. Started to go, but he held up in time. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch on the way. On the ground to short. Ramirez has got it. On to first. 2 down.
Lester is coming in now to pitch. He struck out an average of 7 for every 9 runs pitched.
Well, this is not the type of outing they had hoped for, but, you know, maybe the pen can come in and do a little better job.
Biggio will step in. 1 for 2 in the ball.
Bases empty, 2 down.
First pitch on the way.
Well, you get that fastball down and in, a lot of times you're just going to get the ground ball that you're looking for.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed. And it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way.
Got him, and they're able to avert any more damage.
This is a tough pitch to handle, but he takes a swing at it anyway.
Well, he had to, right?
Well, yeah, it would have been a strike regardless, but sometimes you got to make the pitcher work a little bit harder and take one for the team.
First pitch to him. Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1.
They don't call you a raw miss for nothing.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. This is swung on and hit on the ground. And he throws on to first for the out. All right. Sosa will try it again. He's already homered twice in this one.
1 out, nobody on.
First pitch to him. On the ground to third. Ensberg has it. On the first, 4 out number 2. Lee.
Bases empty, 2 down here.
First pitch on the way. And that swung on and missed. 0-1.
Here it comes.
Got the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now. 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed on the side of the plate.
Now let's check out this 4-seam fastball. Here's Kazon.
Oh, and he just missed that one, Joe.
Well, hard to believe, John, but most big league hitters would have taken that pitch and put it out of the ballpark. He must have taken his eyes off of it for a split second.
So they go down in short order.
7-inning stretch time in Houston. Cubs are out in front, 9-5. It's the last third of the batting order coming up.
Jose Vizcaíno
Will be the first man up.
First pitch, here it comes.
That one moved a lot, but it moved off the plate inside.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Down and in for ball 2. The 2-0 pitch on the way. This one swung on and hit in the air. Sosa roams over and puts it away for the out.
Good range, running to his right to put this one away.
Osmith will bat here. He drove in a run earlier in this game. First pitch to him. And that's too low. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch on the way. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Good looking fastball, but called a ball. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch on the way. Right back to the mound. Ramirez is right there.
Terrific job on this play by the third baseman. He fires the ball on to first to nab the runner.
Two outs, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes.
That's what you call backing him off the plate.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. And here's a fly ball to straightaway left. Hollingsworth is there to make the catch in the side of return. No runs, no hits, and no one left on. We'll move ahead to the 8th. The Cubs lead it 9-5.
The numbers 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up.
Todd Walker
Will be the first man up.
First pitch on the way. Swings and misses on the slider. 0-1.
He delivers.
He lays off the changeup. It was a good pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Just off the inside edge. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Bagwell is up with it. And a step on first for out number 1. Barrett will come back now. He's 1 for 3 in the game.
Bases empty, 1 out.
First pitch to him. Swing and a miss. He's just a little bit under it. 0-1. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. The throw to second.
Well, John, I tell you, with the vast majority of big leaguers at the plate, that's a great pitch. But this guy's one of those rare breeds that actually has success hitting that pitch down and in.
First pitch, here it comes.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and ripped towards second. Lynch has it, and the runner will have to hold at second base.
Lester steps up and will have his first plate appearance of the game right here.
First pitch on the way. That's in there for a strike at the letters.
The pitch.
There's a swing and a bullet towards the hole, and it drops in for a base hit. The throw to the plate.
John, as a pitcher, your best philosophy is go up swinging, and that's just what he does here. Atta baby.
2 men out, 2 men out.
First pitch, here it comes. And he fouls this one off.
What he saw there, and he's just playing this, and he's going to be checking his bat for holes after that one.
So no runs on 2 hits and 2 left. Here come the Astros in the last half of the 8th.
Chicago has the lead,
9-5.
and the top of the order is coming up. Lance Berkman is coming up third in the inning. He's a dangerous, powerful hitter.
Fastball in there for a called strike. There's a swing and a ground ball. Garcia Parra is there over to first for out number 1. Lane will stand in. He homered earlier in the game.
Nobody on base with one out.
First pitch to him. There's a swing and a rocket toward short. And that's a base hit as it gets down in front of him.
Good pitch that time. Had him lunging at the ball, but he's able to get himself down the line in a hurry, and he just beats it out. The crowd is really rallying behind their team, but they got a long way to go to come back in this one.
Started to go around, but he held up in time. 1 ball, no strikes. Over to first. He's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure. Now he sets. Here's the swung on, grounded towards the hole.
To second for 1.
And 2. A double play.
Beautiful looking play here, John. These kind of plays are bread and butter to baseball. You can have incredible hitting, great pitching, but when you can pull off great defensive plays like this, you're going to have a much better chance of winning a lot of ball games over the course of the season.
So, no runs, 1 hit, and nobody left. 8 innings are in the books. It's on to the 9th. The Cubs lead 9-5.
The number 2 hole will be getting things started next.
Nomar Garcia-Parra
Will be the first man up.
And man, that's one-on-one power baseball right there.
On the way.
Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to pitch. Sharp bite to that slider. Now it's 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch.
Fastball swung at and missed. He struck it out.
Good pitch on the outside edge. You couldn't do anything with that one. That's a tough pitch with 2 strikes.
Ramirez will step in. He's had a couple of hits and 4 trips to the plate.
1 out, nobody on.
First pitch to him.
A lot of times you'll chase the high fastball because you see it better, but that one was away also, so he was able to lay off.
Now the 1-0 pitch. This ball is hammered down the left field line, but it goes foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner to right, and that gets down for a base hit. The throw to second.
Fastball away. He's really diving out to reach that pitch, but he does the right thing and takes it the other way.
Runner at first, 1 down.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him. Swing and a liner to left, and that falls for a base hit. The throw to the plate.
That is hit number 15 for them in this one. As a manager, you take that kind of offense every time out.
First pitch, here it comes.
That tells you better not get too comfortable in the batter's box.
Spins and throws back to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in time. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Here's another one for a wild pitch, John. I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long. Whatever, he's given up an extra base hit.
Now he sets. Here's the 2-0 pitch. He's ready. Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a spin and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back in easily. He's on top. The 3-1 delivery. 3-1 pitch is a fastball that's by him. 3-2. He spins and throws back to second, and he dives back safely. The 3-2 pitch. Fastball. 2 down.
And it's a tough pitch. All he could hope to do there is foul it off. Just one right through it.
Chris Gann steps in. He didn't have any home runs last season, with a career slugging percentage under 400.
Trying to keep him close, and he's back in town.
2 outs and a runner on second.
First pitch on the way.
A lot of times you'll chase the high fastball because you see it better, but that one was away also, so he was able to lay off.
He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch. The 1-0 pitch, a fastball swung on and missed. 1-1. They throw behind the runner at second, and he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure. A throw back to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in time. Here's the 1-1 to the. Now a swing and a ball hit on the ground. Bagwell has got it, and he'll step on first for a tie in the second. The Cubs score once on 2 hits with 1 man left on. And we move on to the last of the night.
Chicago is out on top,
10-5.
The middle of the order, the 4, 5, 6 spots coming up next.
Jeff Bagwell
Will be the first man up.
first pitch to him. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1.
And he is now aware that the fans want to see some action.
Now a swing and a ball hit foul.
Pitch on the way.
Tried to get him to chase one there, but he misses with it.
The 1-2 pitch coming.
Got him on the splitter. 1-0.
Some people say the splitter is a tough pitch to hit now, John. That one was really tough. This isn't a bad pitch to hack at. He just times his swing now. Batting is all about rhythm and here off here.
Yeah, a nice job by the pitcher, whose job is to upset his timing rhythm. 1 out, none on.
First pitch on the way. Sliders swung on and missed. 0-1. Good hard splitter that time, and he's in control. It's 0-2. Good splitter that time, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
You always try to keep the splitter down because that'll set up the next pitch.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way.
Swing and an easy ground ball to short. Garcia Power has it. His throw not in time. That'll be an infield single.
John, this ball is not hit particularly well, but he gets down the line quickly and is able to beat it out for a base hit.
Biggio will come to bat now. He's 1 for 3 in the game.
1 on, 1 out.
First pitch, here it comes. He swings and misses at the splitter. 0-1. Doesn't get the call on the splitter, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch hit it. There's a bullet towards third. Ramirez has it, and that'll hold the runner at first.
Vizcaíno comes in now. He's a switch hitter, batting from the left side. 2 outs, a man on first.
First pitch, here it comes.
Man, sometimes that 4-seam fastball up and in can be the strikeout pitch.
He deals.
Swings and lines this one back up the middle. The throw to third.
That was a good pitch over the outside part of the plate, but he likes the ball there. He can extend his arms and drive it just like he did there.
But he's back in time.
2 men on, 2 men out.
First pitch on the way.
When they get it in that location, sometimes you're better off just taking. Here's another look at a wild pitch, John. I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long, whatever.
Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. the Chicago Cubs.
Win this one on the road, and they did it. They got their big bats speaking loudly here in the visiting ballpark.
And John, when you're away from home, you need to come out swinging and hope to take the home team crowd out of the ball game, and they were able to do that today.
Sammy Sosa was one of the many heroes of this one at the plate. He's our ESPN Video Games Player of the Game.
You know you're in for a rough ride every time you see Sosa in the lineup, and this game was no different. His team depended on his ability to swing the bat, and he didn't let him down in this one.
So that ought to do it. Carl Ravitch is coming your way next with Baseball Tonight, featuring a complete recap of the day in baseball. Until next time, this is John Miller for Joe Morgan saying, thanks for joining us this afternoon. Once again, the final score, the Chicago Cubs take the victory 10-5. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com. So long from Houston.